But hear what? It is interesting how sometimes it's only when we are about to die and we are in a dying bed that we are looking for the family relatives to give charity. Isn't that so? Or you're looking for your own children because you didn't give them anything. Now you start telling your wife where you had what hidden and how much properties you have in different places. And when you're in the dying bed, then you probably also tell her, and I have a son outside there. Take care of him when I go. And the wife is like, what? I think you should die faster now. After so many years, I now came to know you got a child outside. What's going on here? But anyhow, it's only when you're in your dying bed. We want to distribute the wealth, give charity. You call in Darul Uloom and Alhikmat, and everybody, come boy, I want to do some Quran, I want to build a mosque, I want to give this, Sadqa Jariyah. But here's the point. See one of the logistics of us not knowing when we would die. I'm just using an example of someone who already is dying. You know what you call 1 foot in the grave? Doctors giving up, or almost giving up. We're just there breathing last hours. Now we're giving charity. Even our enemies, when they come to talk to us, you smile with them. Isn't that? You don't turn away enemies when they come to see you when you're sick and you die. No, you don't. You want to talk to everybody. You want to be nice to everybody. We want to be kind to everybody. We want to be generous to anybody. We want to be generous to everybody. We're ready to give away everything because you know what? We don't die in bed. We're not going to take anything down in the grave. You know the famous saying, have you ever seen a U-Haul behind a hearse? Brother Abdul Salam, have you seen a man died and the hearse? They connect a Home Depot U-Haul, loaded it all his house and properties and taken it down. You don't see that. So what are you going to do with that? You give it away. Because you got countdown minutes and hours. Doctors already given up. Entire family only looking, already start talking to Fred Hunters and Muslim Cemetery to make arrangement. It's days now. So we become very generous. You see one of the logistics of not knowing when we'll die? You see, if you and I were to know that I would die at 25 years, and you would die at 40 years, Brother Farid would die at 60 years, Brother Azad at 75, Brother Amin at 62, you know what all of us going to do? A couple months before we die, we're going to be doing so much good deeds. We will be in this masjid 24/7. When you come for Jummah, you're going to say, Sheikh, don't stop. I'm not home. I'm scared to die. Long khutbah. You want Quran all day. You see, here are the logistics of that. Why do we have to wait until we're going to die before we do good deeds? Don't we as Muslims know that Allah tells us that you can die anytime? I told you a little while ago, Bismillah, I did a janazah for a 15 seconds old baby. As the baby came out of the mother's womb and was taken out, boom, baby passed away. We don't know. Last night, we did the Khatam Quran for the little girl, 21 years, young girl. We don't know when we were going to die. We could die at 15 years, 50 years, 14 years, 5 years, 25 years, 75 years. So why do we need to wait for us being on a dying bed to be charitable? Why do we have to wait to be on a dying bed to smile with people? Why do we have to be on a dying bed to be kind to people? Why do we have to be on a dying bed to give our inheritance to our children and those who deserve what they deserve?